Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I love all of our family. Today is a special one today, and all of them is special. But whatever you're doing, stop, pause, take a step back, rewind, find a place comfortable, and watch this journey of this is my nephew. Another of my nephew right here. All right. But before we go on, don't forget to reset, rebuild, reconnect. This is the Gets Done show. One of the top athletes right here in the state. But first of all, I had this quote for a long time. I never shared it yet, but I think this is the perfect time to share this with this young man. And here it goes, something like this. We're going to reload to explode. And some of you are wondering, what do you mean by that reload to explode? And after hearing this young man's story, you're going to understand why. It's all about, reload whatever you're doing in your life, in your football stand. You want to explode out of that stand to make that play like he's been doing every time on the field. So, hey, we don't recruit. We just reload to explode. Here we go. Man, we should make a shirt like that.
Yeah.
Can we make a shirt? Somebody up there sponsor our shirt?
Yes, sir.
Reload. We don't recruit. We just reload to explode. Nephew, welcome. Please let everybody know a little bit about your background and introduce yourself, brother. We know who you are, and then we'll go from there. My Lord, welcome.
I'm Talanoa Ely. I'm from Southern California. I was born in Baldwin Park, where I grew up, and I was raised in Chino Hills, in Chino, California, Inland Empire area. And I just recently moved out here to go to Kahuku, and now I'm living in La Ia right now with my auntie and my uncle Sola, my uncle Eddie, and my auntie Lepa.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure to have you on the show. This is family right here. And we're excited. When I found out you were coming here, you know, everybody's wondering now, who is this kid? Why is he coming home here when he had all those offers when he's the top athlete in the state of California, right?
Yes, sir.
Big offers from all the big schools. We don't want to name all of them because there's too much, but we want to hear that journey, you know. How was your how was the upbringing in California and also playing ball there?
Oh, my upbringing was good. I was blessed to be able to play in a really strong league, and um, with my talents, I was able to get on the field early. So I
Mm,
played my freshman to junior year in the Trinity League, which is not really heard of. So um,
but it's a big league.
yeah,
Yeah, it's one of
so
the top leagues.
it's biggest league in the country. So being able to perform at a high level was really what was able for me to was really getting me to propel as
Yeah.
a player, and moving out here. You know,
What position you play?
I play linebacker.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
all over.
Yeah, all over.
Wherever they
Wherever
need
they
you to
need. Yes,
make
sir.
plays, eh? And now we want to dive into, why Kahuku? Because you already have all these colors. I'm not sure if you committed yet, or if you want to share,
Yeah.
or if you have schools that you visited yet. Um, but before we go to why you coming home to Kogu, all that experience, are you still visiting schools, or have you locked down something yet?
No, yeah. I recently just committed to the University of Southern California.
There we go.
Yes, sir. So I'm the
This
chosen.
is my first time hearing that. So that is awesome. I wanted to make sure respect for that. You know, USC.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. When did you make that commitment?
On Father's Day. Yep.
Wow.
On Father's Day, I
Well,
committed to USC.
congratulations. USC, you guys got another amazing player right there. Add to all the great athletes they have.
Yes, sir.
Um, why USC? Because I was looking at your paperwork. You had all the other big colleges that was coming after you. What made it to you on USC to be home?
USC. Since growing up, USC has always been the school.
Okay.
As a little kid, I always watched USC. And when I visited my first time, it was special for me and my family as well. I felt that was the place I needed to be. Like everybody talks about how like you want that feeling. That
Mm.
I felt that
Yeah,
feeling at USC. So I just knew that that was eventually what was gonna be my decision.
yeah. Was there was there any like push from families, there, or that, like you said, you grew up wanting to be at USC?
Yeah, a lot of my family's Trojan
Oh,
fans,
okay.
so that kind of helped. But as far as me making a decision, it was really the feeling that I felt walking in, stepping on campus.
Mm.
I really felt at home and at peace over there because, man, so many greats came out of that place. Junior
Yeah.
Seau, Troy
Oh,
Polamalu,
heck yeah.
Mosi Tatupu,
Yeah.
Lofa Tatu, all
Yeah.
those greats. I felt it,
Yeah.
and I felt like that was the place to be.
Man, awesome. Looking forward to watching you, and also, man, congratulations on that again. I know a couple of your boys too just committed to next door neighbor, right?
Yeah,
UCLA.
yes, sir.
How exciting is that? How excited are you going to be competed against them, right?
Yeah.
But you guys still got one more season to play. Now, congratulations! What is that? Amazing USC. Here we go. So why bring you back to Kogu? Because you're already playing at your highest level over there. I watch your film, and I saw that. So, what was the motivation to come back to Kogu?
I really wanted to play with my family and get closer to my roots. Kahuku is a special place, and I'm extremely blessed to be able to live here. I'm grateful for my auntie Lepa and
Mm,
my uncle Eddie letting me stay here, and really getting back to my culture, my roots, learning about it, um, playing with family, getting
yeah,
closer to my family. All those things is what's really ultimately led to me coming back.
that is awesome. I love what you say. Getting closer to your family, getting back to your roots. There was a film, a clip I saw. You guys were like husking coconuts. That's when some of the coaches was that USC here.
Yes, sir.
That was that one of their visits to come
Yeah.
see you.
Yes, sir.
So share a little bit about that experience and what I saw one of the coaches trying to tie his lava lava.
Yeah.
Yeah. Share a little bit about that experience for those of us didn't see that one.
Oh yeah, that was a good experience. That was Coach Rob Ryan and Coach Sean Newell from the University of California. They came and they visited right here, and we were able to talk, share a couple of our culture traditions. We had some coconut milk straight from the coconut, and
Hmm.
then some ulu for
Yeah.
them.
You guys were scraping it and then saw you squeezing the coconut milk. Did any of those coaches try to do any of that?
Oh no, they weren't able to do it, but we did it all before.
Oh, you did it
Yeah,
all before.
before they came.
Oh,
Yeah.
for them, man. That is how did that feel for you? When was the last time you done that?
So that was one of my first times doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that is awesome.
Yeah.
What a great place to do it, right here at
Yes,
home,
sir.
your
Yeah.
backyard, and not so many places here in La Ia that has their own umu hut, and this is where we're sitting at in the Soliai compound. This is a blessed place. These grounds are very blessed by Dr. Soliai and his family, and a lot of events, funerals, weddings, parties, food are prepared here. This is still the traditional umu above ground. That's we have it here in La Ia. What a great experience you have that. So Kahuku, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Have you always followed Kahuku?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Always follow cool. Bunch of Red Raiders fans everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch them when they came up there?
No, I wasn't able to go to one of the games. I remember my mom and my family, they went to the Bosco game a few years back,
Mm-hmm.
but I wasn't able to make it.
Yeah.
But I regret not going because I heard it was a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys have Bosco this year? Oh,
Yeah,
Mater Day. They come here, yeah?
Oh no, we go there.
Who
But we
comes
have
here?
Gorman here.
Gorman here. How exciting is that to play those schools?
Yeah.
Did you play them up there?
Yes, I did.
Yeah?
Yep.
And now you get to play them in a different uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you come into Kahuku. Kahuku is a big traditional football town.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm sure you felt that already. What are some of the kind of experience or embrace that you already felt for you and your family, or you already seen that love that this community have?
Man, I feel a lot of love. I feel a lot of just that feeling of football. You
Hmm.
know, football is huge here. Everybody knows football here. Kahuku Raiders, Red Raiders, they're the team here. So
Yeah,
just being here, like you feel how strong and how heavy the pride is
yeah,
in being a Red Raider, and I'm just excited to play in front of all the fans and everybody, the Red Raider Nation.
yeah.
Yeah,
But what is the difference between just seeing that by experiencing that here and playing at your school in the mainland and the crowd there must be a big change of culture or just the fans, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Now you're going to get to play in front of this community, and this community we love hard
Hmm.
and we support our kids hard, win or lose. I was talking to Coach Rob,
Yeah.
Fuyava, and I had him on the show, and he was telling me he couldn't believe it when we lost that state
Yeah.
game, but we still celebrate like we won.
Yep.
So he was telling me, he said, I don't think these guys know that we lost the game. Did you see? I don't know if you saw
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
clip.
Yeah.
He was like tripping out. Like, I don't think these guys know they lost the game. But he's like, no, this is how they celebrate, win or loss. So, we're so excited to have you over here. What are some of the things you're looking forward to the senior? And you got great teammates. You guys got a great team coming up, I believe so.
Hmm.
What are you looking forward for this season?
I'm looking forward to playing with my family, playing in front of the whole Red Raider community. Oh man, playing at the Big Island, playing here,
Hmm.
just playing back home too. Like I get to experience a lot here, so
Yeah.
I'm ready for all of that.
And you know what's amazing? Like you coming here to play. Now you guys get to travel back.
Yeah.
Now your family and fans there.
Yeah.
Now they get to come watch you,
Yes, sir.
playing on the Kogu. That must be like even more exciting,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like to see a kid leaving there, come here, and then, man, we have a great schedule, and I love how Kahuku, we always put ourselves out there to play with the best.
Yep.
No matter what, number one, number two, we're gonna give it our best shot because our and that's why it helps us to grow more and also our confidence, also get more exposure for our kids
Yep.
also, and for them traveling and all that. So, man, how exciting is that to have you here? What's some of the fun things you've been doing so far this summer?
I just visited Molokai. I came back yesterday. I did a camp out there. Was helping out for the Kana camp,
Mm.
but I was able to see the backside of the island, which not a lot of people could see.
Oh wow.
I've been going to the beach,
Yeah.
helping out around the house, doing umus, cleaning up.
These are the fun stuff
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah, all the traditional things.
When
a
you
lot of
come back
traditional
home,
things,
this is a great place to be right here. And also training with the Rebel Squad, how fun is that to see? So when you get there by 6, it's packed already.
Yeah.
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 Do you guys have something like that at home, early training like that with the community?
With the community, not really. It's all individual training.
Mm.
Everybody just goes out, finds their own trainer, their own coach, and they
Okay.
train with them individually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nothing like this.
Nothing like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great community.
So how special is that when you come train, you see all the kids from little,
Yeah.
you know?
It's crazy. Yeah.
And also too, we were just talking earlier how awesome some of the kids from college, they come back. Because I was just there on Monday, and just to see the older kids come back, and that can be you one of these times when whenever you're done here. You know what I mean? And how blessing is that they get to come back because you're never too good. Even though you go college, always good to come back.
Yeah.
Always good to come back and train with the kids because they see you guys. Even now, you guys are seniors. You guys are like the celebrities of the community. No, true story. Seniors right now at football or any other sports, because you guys are celebrity of the community. Because all the kids look up to you now. So it's a bigger role now as you, as Talanoa. How important is that now for you to uphold yourself, your standard, coming back home now? All eyes on you. Who's this kid? What is he gonna give us? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How important is that? Like,
that's really important. Yeah. I think the main focus is just focusing on myself and
there you go.
really, making sure I'm a great example to
Yeah.
the youth and the community and my peers and those around me. So just making sure I'm holding myself accountable and
Yeah.
being able to be a good person and
Mhm.
perform at a high level, but also be a good man off the field.
That is a great answer right there, brother. Thank you very much. So you got Madden, you got Malaki, when you guys train. Who pushes who the hardest?
Ooh.
Now you guys competing.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
for sure.
Three of the top athletes, you guys like, oh yeah, you're running fast. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Or, so who pushes who more?
I think we all push each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that must be fun,
yeah,
right?
it is fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Iron sharpens iron. So
Yeah.
yep.
Because now you guys got to hold each other accountable, right?
Yeah.
Because now you guys are the leaders of the team, of the defense, and how exciting is that? And now we can't like, hey, let's go. No time to sleep in right now. And how is it being under Coach Sola and being trained under Coach Sola first?
Oh, it's really good. It's something that I've enjoyed because I'm able to be coached hard but loved hard at the same time. So I know it's all coming out of love because I know he wants the best for not only Madden, not only Lockett, but me too, and
Yeah.
all of us. Just living with him, it's been great. I'm able to be held at a high standard. So he wants the best out of me, and I'm grateful for that.
And that's it. I like how you said that because, he's going to be tough on you, just like a son. No different Madden and Malaki, right? And it's all coming from true love, tough love.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you felt that and not taking it the wrong way. You know what I mean? And know how to separate those feelings. And I'm glad you said that because Malaki and Madden said it the same way.
Yeah.
Said it the same exact way in their own way, and that is so important because Solo is so special to this community and his wife because he runs a Rebel Squad for free, and then now he has all of you guys to help train and just to give back to the community. As have you ever got treated? Have you ever felt being treated differently yet? Coming here, joining a team, or everybody just embrace?
No, not really. I was able to transition a lot easier than
Yeah.
a normal person, being that I'm family with the Solias. So, my transition was a lot easier.
Yeah. And I'm sure, even if you never had family, this community, I believe, I know, that will still embrace you as family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's how it is. That's how it's done here. So grateful for Sola, taking you under his wing. That's family too. You know what I mean? And also now you're under Coach Hawaiian. You know what I mean? How's Coach Hawaiian out there in the field? That's one of my best friends. We're classmates.
Yeah, I'm excited to play for Coach Hawaiian, and he's really smart, really really smart dude, and he knows what he's doing defensively, and he's gonna get the team right this year.
It is. I'm excited too. For those of you that are out there, we got Talanoa Ili here, one of the top athlete in the state of California, committed to UFC. But what a blessing we get to have him here at home in the Kahuku Red Raiders. And for everyone, we have a great season coming up. And what a fine young man. I have a couple more questions, and thank you for your time. How do you get over some difficult times, maybe in your own personal life or maybe training or maybe being away from home or in your own personal growth? How do you help yourself or you get yourself out of some of those difficult times?
Oh, I always talk to the Most High. I'm always praying. So I start and finish my end day with God. So anytime, any place, any chance I get, I'm praying. Anytime I think about it, I pray. Just always constantly communicating with God, and I think that helps me out the most because I know I'm not by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, what an answer. What an answer. I wasn't expecting that answer yet, but what an answer. And I think that covers my next question about how faith has been a big role of his life. And well, he just said it. He put God first. And I totally believe in that. For me, I totally believe in that too. Because we can struggle in some areas in our lives.
Mhm.
But it's never too late to come back and reconnect with our Heavenly Father.
Yes, sir.
And that's why these 3 R's are so important to me. Right on the back, if you can flip it with me, it's reset, rebuild, reconnect. And how you just explained that is perfect with these 3 R's. Because you say every day you talk to God, every minute you're walking, you kneel down. That's resetting.
Yep.
You're rebuilding your own self. Like you said, you work on yourself first. You hold yourself to the highest standard. That's rebuilding, reconnecting with the higher power. You open up, you say you reconnect with the higher power. That's so amazing to hear that from a young man. You know what I mean? That is so amazing. So that's why these 3 R's are so important to me. And always remember, I wanted to give you this too. Always remember, because you're going to travel. Soon you're going to be away in college.
Yes, sir.
And always lean on that.
Yeah.
Use these 3 R's to reset yourself in your school, in your studies, and also to rebuild others around you, not just yourself.
Yeah.
By your example, being here, you are rebuilding a lot of kids around you and also reconnecting them with their own families. By the answer, it helped them reconnect with the Lord.
Yep.
So that's so important. That is so huge. That is so special to me to hear that from you as a young man. What a special moment. What a great answer. Before we leave, I have just a small gift for you. And this is from my family. And you probably saw this. I gave some of the boys. It's a gratitude rock. And what it is a great reminder. The gratitude rock came from my wife, her idea of having rocks in our home and giving gratitude rocks to when I do the platform like this. It's a great reminder that sometime we might look strong, everything around us.
Yeah.
But sometimes we deal with some demons or some emotion inside.
Yeah.
This is where the reset, rebuild, reconnect come in. Also, having that gratitude rock is such simple, but it's powerful. We get to say 3 gratitude things about ourselves. We got to give grace to ourselves. Or maybe we can share with our family and friends. What we do at our home is before I go to work, or if we're going through some trying to look for answers, we pass the rock around each other and we say 3 grateful things to each other. So you'll be traveling soon, and it's going to be helpful for you throughout the season and while you're away from your home. And you can do it with your brothers, Malaki and them, before a game. Hey, pass the rock around. What are you grateful for? It brings such a strong spirit. It resets that mind. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give this to you. And my wife wrote today's date. Talanoa, ili ainga, love your snukala ulu ainga. And it has the date of we just met. And I just want to say I'm grateful we met. I'm grateful we're family. And I'm so grateful that the spirit that you have, it's untouchable. And your reconnection with God, putting your faith first, is so important of what you do. And I just wanted to share that with you, and just to keep this with you. It's just a great reminder, being away from home, whatever you do in life, it's just a great reminder. So I want to give a shout out to my wife for a great idea of the gratitude rock I get to share with you. And I just want to give this to you, my man.
Thank
you. Yeah.
Grateful.
Well, family, wow, we just had a little emotional moment there, but that is all the spirit right there.
Yes, sir.
That is all the spirit. Any final message before we head out?
Thank you for this podcast, and I'm grateful and blessed to be here.
What can the Red Raider Nation look forward to this coming season, or what all the little kids at Laie Park can look forward to seeing from you and the rest of the Red Raider team?
I'm gonna give it my best and do my best to bring you guys home that state and everything you guys want. You guys want wins, and I'm gonna do my best to provide that with the help of my team.
What a great answer. What a great answer. Thank you very much. What a pleasure to meet you. Fine young man, committed to USC, but also playing for our hometown here the Red Raider Nation, Red Raider country. We're in for a great season. I just want to say good luck, train, stay out of trouble, pray, keep your body healthy, but especially keep your spirit aligned with God. That's the main thing. Going to push us all the way through. Family, friends, thank you for this time. Um, we don't recruit. We just reload to explode. Explode at that football stance or whatever you're doing in your life. Hey, do it from the heart and do it with love, and everything's gonna be all right. This is the Gets Done Show. What a blessing to have my nephew right here. And don't forget to reset, rebuild, reconnect. We love you guys. Have a blessed day, and we out. Let's go. Choo!
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey ya. Malo.